They name 5 pies.
Apple, blackcurrant, the steak, chicken. Uh,
I think that's 10
Nothing.
seconds.
Yeah. Pies are actually kind of hard.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Pie Guys podcast. I am your host Long, and I'm joined by my two co-hosts Will and Finley.
Hello.
How are you two today?
I was good until Finley did that.
I'm not too bad. I've got my chocolate milk.
That's very good to hear.
I've got
Well,
my hot chocolate as well.
a bit. It seems like you spilled a bit around the rim about.
Come on. If it's only around the rim, I don't care. As long as it's not gone over.
Yeah. Well,
Right. How many teaspoons of cocoa powder do you normally do in your hot chocolates?
And well, for this one, I think I did like 2 and a bit.
Yeah, I'd say that's a fair amount. I'd say I normally go for 3 because I like it quite chocolatey.
I don't really buy the hot chocolate mix thing. I normally just buy cocoa powder and then mix that in with sugar and stuff. So
I didn't know you could just buy cocoa powder on its own.
yeah.
Like,
It's
well,
baking.
Yeah,
I've
baking
got
and the
that thing.
cocoa
Yeah,
powder.
of course, yeah.
So I do like a teaspoon cocoa powder and a teaspoon of sugar, and that usually works as the amount,
That makes sense.
the ratio that I normally go for. So yeah, bit different than the way we make hot chocolate, I guess.
Do you remember the time that we had the best hot chocolate ever?
Oh yeah, in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was like because it was like shaved chocolate with
Yeah.
hot milk, wasn't it? So it wasn't like
It was
a
on-
powder thing.
It was in like the dock area of Liverpool, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like,
Albert
that
Docks or
bakery.
something.
Is it near the Tate or something? Was it?
The Tate.
There was some there was some
What's
like
the
art
Tate?
gallery down there.
Was it?
The art gallery.
There was like
We
a
didn't go to the
there
art
was like
gallery,
a
but
big
we walked
statue,
past
wasn't
it.
it? That like big rock statue thing. I don't know
Yeah,
if
yeah,
that's
that's
Like-
where that rock statue is.
yeah, I don't know if that's
I've
an
been
art
back to that
gallery.
place, but it was closed by 10 minutes when I went there, and I was so fuming because I was really looking forward to having the hot chocolate.
Yeah, hot chocolate was fucking incredible. It was like just drinking real chocolate, rather than like it didn't taste
Yeah.
like hot chocolate. You know, it was just like chocolate, but as a drink.
Like not chocolate flavored.
No,
like
it
actual
was like
chocolate.
if they just got a bar of chocolate and made it into a drink.
I think that's what hot chocolate is supposed to be.
Yeah, but
Well-
most of them aren't, but that one was.
Yeah, isn't hot chocolate meant to be like a pudding in France or something?
No, I think it's just really thick, and you normally dunk your like bakery items into it. I think
Yeah.
because it's like that thick. I tried to make some by getting like just chocolate and like steaming milk and stuff. It was like really chocolatey from the recipe that I did. I was like, oh, I don't think I could have this as like an actual drink.
No,
But the one in Liverpool was quite nice, I'd have to say.
it was so good. It was worth the money.
I don't remember how much it was, so I can't.
I don't
I
know.
think it was fairly priced as well. I don't remember
Yeah,
it being extortionate.
yeah, it
I
wasn't.
think it
It wouldn't have been
was
extortionate.
worth it.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried making hot chocolate with cream once, like either
Oh,
single
yeah,
or
I
double
think I
cream. I don't
remember.
remember which. It wasn't very good. I wouldn't recommend it.
What's wrong with it?
It just wasn't good. I don't know. I think maybe like a mixture of milk and cream would work,
Yeah,
but just cream was a bit
was that too thick?
wrong. Yeah.
Did your primary schools make hot chocolate with water?
I don't think my primary school did hot chocolate.
Yeah, I don't remember there
Like-
being hot chocolate in primary school.
I don't know if you ever had it, but like, at least in Key Stage 1, you have like the pajama nights, whatever, where you go into school in your pajamas.
I
I'm
do
pretty
not
sure-
remember that, to be
I'm pretty
honest.
sure that's a common thing. Or like, you'll have
It never happened in my school. I
like
don't think.
a movie night or something.
Like at night.
What,
Well-
like 7 p.m., like night for kids.
Yeah, it seems like you went to quite a fancy primary school, in my opinion, because
Yeah,
I don't
that
really
seems-
remember that.
This seems quite
I went
nice.
to quite a small one. I only had 100 people in
Mm.
total. So I don't know.
I think the only thing I remember, like as a group gathering from primary school, was like you'd have like the disco sort of thing when you're like
Mm.
about to leave, but that's basically all I can remember as like actual
We
gathering.
did plays as well.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What were you guys in the plays? Were you ever tree number 2?
I know at one point I was a sheep.
Yeah.
One of the it was in like the Christmas story thing.
Nativity.
Yeah, Nativity. I was one of the sheep in that.
An important role.
Well, yeah, but never. I was never the main person, you know.
Yeah.
I was always on the side.
I was actually for the year 6 when I was one of the main ones. Only because
Oh,
we only have like it's a year 3 to year 6 that did it in our primary school. So you have to do 4, and the year 3 and 4s are like the side characters, and the year
Yeah.
5 and 6s get the bigger roles. And I had to sing a duet in the final one, and it was awful in front of all the parents.
Were all of your plays like the whole school?
It was only Key Stage 2, year 3 to year 6. Key Stage 1 did the Nativity at Christmas,
Yeah, yeah.
and then the older kids did the end of year play.
I think our play like just 1 year.
Really?
I think so. I don't know if it's the same with you, but
I think mine were as well.
yeah, because I remember it's only like the people I knew, like well, in my class and the opposite class, I guess.
How many people were in your year?
I want to say they're like 28 to 30 per class, or like 60 per year, maybe.
Well, we probably had about like 12 per year. So
Okay.
I think there was like 120 people in my primary school, and I think in my year there was like 20 to 30 of us. I think it might have been 25.
Well, we had 2 classes per year, so then you'd separate into 2
We had
classes.
one.
You move up.
we had the classes it was like year 1, 2, year 3, 4, year 5,
yeah,
6.
yeah.
Or they joined together.
Yeah. So
So-
and my sister is a
Okay.
year younger than me, so I was in the same class as my sister in primary school.
Yeah.
How were they teaching that?
It's basically just the same sort of level of stuff for year 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Yeah.
So you'll learn like half the stuff in year 3, and then the other half in year 4, and then the class that goes like the year 3s from when you're in year 4 will then learn what you learned when you were in year 3 when they're in year 4. Like it's on like a
Yeah, it's just a
it's on
bit-
like a 2-year cycle.
Okay. That sort of makes sense.
Yeah. It was a bit.
I
They
guess
had to
it's-
do it because they only had like
yeah.
5 teachers or something. But yeah,
I don't think my primary school is that big, to be honest, but I guess it is
Well,
relatively.
I was in like the middle of nowhere.
yeah, same. I think we both went to village primary
Yeah.
schools. So.
Yeah, that might be why. No, did you guys ever have the be like the reading class or something, the comprehension class or something like that? Because in primary we had to do like comprehension like once a week, I think, and then there'd be like rotating groups to do different things.
This was like more than 10 years ago.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, what did you have to do?
So there'd be like 5 stations, I guess, and each week you go to a different station. And like one station would be like you read a book with the teacher, where you all read a passage or something. Then the next station maybe there's a 1 page of like a story or something, and then you read it and then answer questions of that story, and then blah blah blah, stuff like that. Basically at each station, and then each week you'd rotate.
I don't think we did that. We did have like reading,
Yeah.
but I think you stayed in the same group every week.
Well, so we stayed in the same group, but then that group moved to the different stations each week.
I don't think we had different stages. I think we just like went through the same book and just moved on to the next bit or whatever.
I think we just read whatever book we wanted.
Really? We had
We
like
just had like I think we had like dedicated reading time. And I remember one of the books was Guinness World Records. So you'd always want to be reading those because you didn't have to read.
I think we had like you could read your own books, but that'd be a different station or whatever.
Hmm.
But then there'd also be like one where you had to read a specific book with the teacher. Because I remember that's when I started reading roll down books with the teacher.
Peak.
We had it so when you read your own books, you had to do that. There's like part of the homework every week.
Yeah.
And then you had like a reading log, and you had to write down what you've read that week and like the date you read like a bit of it. And then you had to get like signed by your parents or whatever. And I remember they banned, you weren't allowed to do Diary of a Wimpy Kid because every guy was just like reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid because there's like loads of pictures or whatever, and you know, it's quite easy to read.
Yeah.
So yeah, they didn't let you do that every week.
I think I had the same. I can't really remember.
I don't really remember having to get my parents to sign anything in primary anyway. 'Cause I know in the secondary they had to like look at my planner and then sign that
Oh, I hated that.
to make sure I've done
Let's do it
whatever.
every week.
Especially
for
when you
us.
have an angry note in your planner. It's the worst.
Yeah. Or a detention.
Did you guys ever forge your parents' signatures?
All the time.
Yeah,
Were you good at
yeah.
it?
I got very good at it at the end of it.
I feel like, how can you get caught forging your parents' signature? Like, it can't be that hard. Like,
You just have to make it not look like your handwriting.
yeah, and you could just like, oh, my parent was in a rush when they were signing, so it looks a bit wobbly or whatever. Like, what are they going to do?
You could just get someone else to sign it. I
Yeah,
could have just got you to sign mine, then I sign yours, and then
yeah.
teacher will be none the wiser.
I don't know. I always had to do my mum's signature though, because my dad's signature is in is in Chinese
Oh, yeah.
characters, and I can't. I'm not. I'm not attempting that. Did you guys ever read Stake of the Dump?
Oh, I've heard of it. It rings a bell, but I literally do not know.
Oh, it was a great book that I read in primary.
What's it about?
It's about what is it about? It's like a giant big dump pit thing.
Did you say stick of the dump?
Stake of the Dump? I think it is, if I
Okay.
remember the title correctly. But it's like it's a giant big pit, I think, and like I think a boy one day goes down the pit, and then he finds like that someone's been living down this pit, and he's like got all these primitive like tools and stuff that he's been making from everything in the pit, and then the whole thing is like just how they meet and how they interact with each other. I don't fully remember what actually
A bloke
happens.
living in a pit.
Yeah, but it'd be like doesn't have any like connection with like the outside world, if you get what I mean. And then the boy comes down and he's like showing him all this stuff. Be like, "Oh, you buffoon! Let me show you how to do this." But yeah, it's a pretty
Is
good
it the
book.
light novel of Getchi Akuta?
Yeah, obviously. Have you guys seen Gacha Kuta? Or do you know what
I
it's
have
about?
absolutely no idea what
I
it
just know
is.
there's the pit.
I guess I'll explain it to you two. Basically, there's how do I explain this actually? There's a world that's like the moon to us, if you get what I mean, and then there's the Earth.
A wall that's like the moon.
A
World.
world,
Oh,
a
sorry.
world that's like the moon, right? And so you've got this like Earth kind of planet here, and then this like moon orbiting
Yeah.
around it. And on the moon, there's the people called well, they're known as spherites because they live on the sphere, and then people down there think it's I guess it might be flat. I don't know. And these spherites are segregated into two groups: one where it's like criminals, and one where it isn't criminals. But the one where it isn't criminals is like basically they like hate trash. They're like really pristine and clean. So anything that gets like broken, even a bit, will get thrown out. And all of that trash gets thrown down from this planet into the big
Oh,
Earth
I
looking.
vaguely remember you talking about this, I think.
I don't remember if I told you that, to be honest.
And then people want to go from like the
Oh, so the
f-
main
flat
character
to the
basically,
sphere.
yeah, the main character gets flung down to the flat Earth pit
Yeah.
place, and then he's like, "Oh, I want revenge because I didn't actually kill anyone," and then he wants to get back up, basically, and that's the whole story. And then there's powers in it called the other people are like givers or something, which means if they got a special item manifests some sort of power. And yeah,
What would you give it out of 10?
solid 7, maybe 8. It's a good watch. The animation is pretty good.
If it's an 8, then maybe I'll give it a go. If it's a 7, I probably won't.
It's like I want. Well, I haven't seen too. Well, I've seen quite a bit of it, but like I don't think the story is anything like groundbreaking. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So if you like action plus good animation, then yeah, it's pretty good.
I'd like to go back to primary school for a minute because I need to complain.
It's okay.
Back in primary school, right? This is in like year 5 or 6. For some reason, we just like stopped doing PE, and instead of doing PE, we'd do like practicing for the by the end of year.
Oh, SATs.
No, not that, the play thing.
Oh.
So, yeah,
Um,
I don't remember if we did
Yeah,
that. I feel like we
think-
might have done.
I don't remember.
I think it
that, to
makes
be honest.
sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. It's fucking
PE's,
pointless.
PE's the most useless class.
Doing exercise.
Yeah, but you
That
can do
is
that.
that's such a thing you'd say.
No, because in primary school you have like all the after school clubs as well. I feel like in primary school you go to a lot more clubs than in secondary school. Like they're still available, but that's when you have like the independence to pick which clubs you do yourself. In primary school, your parents are like, "Oh, I think you should do this club."
I did not do any clubs in primary school.
I don't think I did any clubs in primary school as well, if I'm being honest. I don't remember.
I
going
did
to
quite a
any
few, I
clubs.
think, but in secondary school I did none.
Yeah. But so basically, they just got rid of PE. It's for like so that we could do practice for the play instead. But like all the boys were like, we really want to do PE instead
Yeah.
because the play stuff was fucking boring. But all the girls wanted to do play stuff because they didn't want to do PE. And then like the school just sort
Just,
of
like,
ignored
riots.
us, and then they like gave us like an anonymous survey about like how we think the school is doing and stuff.
Was like rubbish. How dare
Oh
they
yeah,
take away
but
PE?
I remember my friend complaining about how like we had to do theatre shit instead of PE, and then turns out it wasn't anonymous. They like they like went they just started to like have a chat with. Well, it wasn't just him; there's a few other boys,
Yeah.
but they had a chat with all the boys. So it's just
Teacher like, let me speak to you a second. It doesn't have anything to do with this
Yeah.
anonymous vote that you just put in.
yeah, didn't like. That was the head teacher that was making us do it. She was meant to be teaching us maths or something, and she just fucking didn't.
I feel like I still did PE in year 6, but I might be remembering wrong, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Don't know.
I do remember playing Bulldog
Oh,
in
yeah.
primary,
Oh,
and then that got banned, and it had to be renamed multiple times.
renamed by who? Like the students or
Yeah,
the
by the
teachers?
students.
I remember even in year 7 we used to play stupid games around. Like we used to play zombie tag, like around the entire school. We probably looked like feral to the older students, just running
Yeah.
around like shouting or whatever. But I remember in sixth form, I'd see like year 7s doing the same thing.
Mm.
So it's like, oh, you've come full circle.
Oh, it was so good because back in high school, so there was our like school just face out onto like a street.
Yeah.
Back in year 7, at the start, you were able to just like leave the school and just like go out front of the school.
Year 7.
Yeah. Or not
in
like
all
it
years?
was like there weren't like
Well, like-
gates or anything.
Okay.
Like and
yeah.
like the not onto the street, but onto like the sort of front area of the school
Oh, right,
to like
okay.
get to like other classes.
You
and
didn't
stuff.
get told off either.
Yeah. But then like midway through year 7, they introduced like gates, not at the entrance to the school, but like sort of inside the school, sort of.
Yeah, it's
But-
a bit hard to explain. Basically, they just made it so you can't leave through the front of the school building
Yeah.
unless you're going to like. There's like the RS block of the school was like a separate building. So unless you're going there, you can't go out the front of the school.
I think I had a similar experience because, like, so to go into my secondary, you like went up this like big hill or something, and then there's like this sort of like there's like a building on this side, a basketball pole pitch on this side thing, and then there's a corridor alleyway thing that you go in and then into the school. And they put up multiple gates. So there'd be one at the very front, one in like this, as soon as you go through the alleyway into the intersection, which opens up into the school. And then it opens up into the like the lunch play area. So there'd be another gate where there'd be a one way to exit out into lunch and just a big gate to like stop them from going around the other side of the building. It was like it literally felt like they
airlocks,
just, like, yeah, they just penned us in into like, so occasionally like keep the children in here for
maximum security.
yeah, they're like you can't come back into the building while you're out there.
Well, the actual designated year 7 play area, that was like that had like fencing around it as well, and they called it the monkey cage.
Oh shit!
that tells you all
I
you need
forgot
to
about
know.
the monkey cage. Yeah, it was like 2 basketball courts,
Yeah.
sort of like joined
Yeah,
together. caged in. Like sort of like the usual like school green
Yeah.
fencing
Yeah,
stuff. And that's where the E7s go.
Yeah, I think we had that, but I think we had actual people playing basketball on that. So then, like, unless you were playing basketball, nobody else wanted you in that area.
We had to go in there.
You had to.
Yeah.
Well, you're allowed in your form as well if you want.
Yeah, but like nowhere else. Only for year 7 though. That's why it was the monkey cage.
I do remember that we had access to a field as well, which was open during summer, which was always my favorite part because then
Yeah.
I didn't have to run around on concrete.
Did you do a cross country run?
Yeah, we did. I don't remember what time I got. If that's your question.
Did they have like two separate races? Like one for the people that actually wanted to do it, and then one for like everyone else that had to do it.
No, they had everyone go at the same time and then go around.
We had two. Like you had to, you know how like high schools are split into forms.
Yeah.
Basically, every form had to pick two girls and two boys in the form to do like what they called the A race, which is
Okay.
like twice the length, and it was like an actual race. And then everyone else just did this one called the B race, which was like half the length, and you weren't really timed, you just sort of did it. And then, but you had to pick like if no one wanted to do it, people still had to be picked. So I remember when it came to picking, every time I was just like, "Oh, please don't pick me, please."
I have no memory of this. Well, I have like a very vague memory. Only
I never did the A race.
recounted once you told me. But
Just like the
no.
Hunger Games, they got the little like thing spinning with all the names in,
God.
like please. No, I think in ours is like I think everyone just had to do the same race and then they just timed you to do that because we did have like a sports day where you'd pick people to like do the random events on that sports day and then there'd be like a sprint and then like a 100-meter sprint relay, blah blah blah. Yeah, we had that, but I don't remember doing it for country miles.
Thankfully, sports day was optional for us. I just never did it.
Was it?
Interform. That's what we called it.
Wait, you had
I-
optional sports day? Damn, we
In-
had a
Interform. Do you not
mandatory
remember?
yeah, I
sports
remember
day.
Interform, but I don't remember sort of the
You-
organisation of it. I don't remember
The organization of it is basically, you just there's like they give you all the categories, whatever, and you just pick people in the form to do whatever you want.
No.
So if you don't want to do it, you don't have to.
That must have been quite good. I don't really remember.
Ours was like mandatory, so like you like I think there was a thing for everyone to do, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you had to do something.
Did you have sets in your PA?
Maybe. I just don't fully remember, to be honest.
We unofficially had sets. For like
Like,
you said,
they didn't call them sets, but it was
Yeah.
very obviously that they were.
yeah, they were just
set.
like different classes, but
You
there
could-
were sets, and we were in the bottom set, me and
Yeah, we
Finley.
But it was good because it
It-
meant they didn't care if you were like good at the sport or not. You just got to do what you
It
wanted.
was fucking brilliant. So like in like the better classes, there'd be all like people who actually do sport.
Yeah.
But in our class, there was like no one.
Yeah, people were just
Um,
messing about.
Yeah, so we were with like the badly behaved people
Yeah, yeah.
and just like the lazy people. It was so good. Like
When
we
you
sort
like
of
stood on a
dicked
outline.
about for the hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys ever had to do gymnastics?
Yeah, we did. I think the worst thing we ever had to do, I don't know if you did it too, but it's quite famous, the bleep test.
Yeah. I think everyone in
I hate
like
doing the bleep test.
whatever secondary has to do bleep test, don't they? They don't like to like measure your fitness or something.
Yeah. It's just not. It's just so stressful when you start to like get there just before the bleep. You just try and push yourself even further than
I
you can
want
go.
to do the bleep test again.
Like it's quite fun, but when you're actually doing it, it just gets stressful trying to make it in time. And you don't want to be the first one out as well.
It'll be good competition between the three of us, just trying to do
Just
the
like do it
bleep
on the
test.
street
That
outside.
would actually be a good like little short.
Yeah, just us
Just
trying
us
to do
three doing
bleep
the-
test.
Yeah.
I reckon I'd come last because you at least walk to the uni, don't you? And
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm like good at running.
I feel like I'm just quite unfit.
I should come first. But I don't-
Yeah.
if it was in summer, I would have come first. but I don't know now. Because I've been a lazy bastard.
Yeah, no.
I would quite like to do that though. It's
Did they
like
go? Where would you do it? Because you,
it's outside. Like
Well, there's
I'm
where
pretty
the-
sure
where the
it's like the
field.
width of a road, isn't it?
I don't actually remember.
We did it in the monkey cage from one. So like,
I remember it
But
being
it wasn't
quite.
like the
width of it.
whole length, was it?
I remember it being quite
Was it quite
somewhat.
far?
It was
yeah, it's
somewhat
quite far. And yeah, because the first couple of bleeps are like quite long.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't a road. I feel like a road length it might be a bit smaller than what it was, but I might be remembering wrong.
I don't know.
Maybe we can gather like 20 people as well and play Bulldog.
Wow, on the road.
Yeah.
Just hear a car beeping, trying to get you past.
The worst is when you're playing Bulldog and you look at the Bulldog and you can just see that they've got their eye on you. And you know, like no matter which direction you go, they're just going to follow you and try and get you. It's like when you're playing Dodgeball as well. Dodgeball's quite fun though.
Dodgeball's
I love
really big.
Dodgeball, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think Dodgeball is one of my favourite.
I feel like Dodgeball should be a more popular sport because it's way more entertaining than like football or anything like that.
Yeah. There must be a Dodgeball like pro.
Yeah, I feel like there must be, but I don't get why it's not as popular as like other
Oh,
sports.
Don't know. Maybe it's seen as like a primary sort of sport, like primary school sort of thing.
I don't even think we played it in primary school.
Oh wait. Never mind, I don't think it's very well. I mean like
Yeah.
I think I remember playing it in early secondary. I don't remember if we kept doing it though. I think we did different
No, it's
things.
just early
I
secondary.
think it's
for
early
us.
Yeah, I
secondary.
think so. Did
What-
you only do tag rugby or did you ever move on to like proper rugby?
Yeah, would you say rugby? Rugby?
Like physically tackling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we?
I don't
remember.
I remember we used like the foam, like the practice things
Yeah.
for like practicing tackling people, but I don't think we ever actually did it. I think we just did tag rugby.
yeah.
I might
Probably
have
'cause we were
done
bottom
tag
set.
rugby, but I don't remember if I did. I do remember doing rugby because like you had to bring like football shoes and stuff and go out on the actual field to do it. And yeah, that was like part of the things you had to do. It's pretty fun, I guess. Tackling someone on the ground.
The only time I didn't like PE is when they were like, "Oh, we're doing football this week," because I knew that even though we were with the people that don't do sports, even like if it was football, there's still going to be sweats. Like, they're still going to actually try. But any other
Really?
sport, we just sort of messed about. But in football, people actually did care about winning.
Yeah. But that was only if you were like at the front. If you were in defence, it didn't matter.
Yeah, but then it's just boring because then you just stand there and then people just rage at you when you let the ball go in.
Defence was best.
Depends who else is on defense with you.
Yeah,
if
you got
it's
a-
someone you
if
like,
got a
you can just
friend on
talk to them.
defence, Yeah.
I think when we did football, I think they split it into two. So like people who wanted to actually like play a real match, and then people who just wanted to kick a ball around. I guess.
Well,
Because I remember I just wanted to kick a ball around. 'Cause I couldn't really be bothered to play a real match.
Yeah.
yeah.
I wasn't really invested in football.
Me
That's
neither.
all. I do remember when the match attack phase sort of like kicked in
Forgot
during
about that.
primary, and everyone had like the match attacks and like, look at my favorite player with the shiny
Yeah.
little border.
I never got into match attacks.
I don't think I ever got into it, but I remember seeing a lot of people did
Yeah.
get into it. They had like the collection book thing. And I
Mm.
think they have like stickers of them, don't they?
Yeah. I think my brother had quite a lot of them as well.
I had some, but I don't really remember them. I never really I played football in primary school,
Yeah.
but I was never like super into it. I didn't like support a team or anything. So match attacks were just like getting the ones that look cool.
You guys support a team now?
No.
Oh.
No.
I feel like the only thing I ever like the only time I really ever get into football is when England's like playing like in the World
Yeah,
Cup or something. I'm like,
that's
yeah,
good.
England. I'm definitely part of this.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. In the summer, it was the women's. It was either the women's Euros or the women's World Cup.
Yeah.
I think it was World
I
Cup.
think it was World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I came to Manchester to watch the final.
Yeah.
And we went. I was with my mum and my stepdad, and we went to the AO Arena, over by Manchester Victoria.
Oh right, yeah.
And everyone, like, it was quite, I actually quite enjoyed it, even though I'm not normally a fan of football. But everyone in there was obviously wearing like their England wigs and whatever and stuff and dressed up in England. And then there was just this one man who just had like full Spanish clothes on and had like a sign like saying like, "Oh, I want Spain to win."
Oh,
And-
what a buffoon!
And like everyone was like booing him and stuff. And then like 20 minutes into the game, Spain actually scored first. And everyone just went like silent and no one said anything. And then the Spanish guy, he just got like a sign and his flag and went to the front in front of everyone and just stood and went like that. And everyone just started like booing and shouting at him. But he just didn't say anything. He just kept going like this. And then I got a picture with him at the end.
I thought there was like sides that people sat on, like
No, 'cause-
one side sat on one side. Like the Spanish would sit on like one side of the.
No, it wasn't
stadium.
like an actual football pitch. It was the
Oh.
AO Arena. Oh yeah. So it wasn't like, I say the AO Arena, but it wasn't in like the actual theater performer place. It was in like the they have like sort of an area outside with like a bunch of big screens. So yeah, it was in that area, but it was just like fans watching it. It wasn't like a
I would have thought that they'd do it in like the actual stadium, like the Manchester.
That's what I
United
thought too,
stadium.
but they didn't.
It's stupid.
Damn.
There's like what at least two very big stadiums here.
Yeah, there's the Etihad and the Old Trafford, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Football matches always seem quite fun. I'm not gonna lie. When I like, see them. There's just so much shouting.
yeah. I don't know.
And then England obviously won in the end. And I was
Yeah.
looking for him, and he was nowhere to be seen.
Oh,
I think he just left.
he
as
just
soon
left as soon as
realised.
England won. He was like, "Oh, I can't show my face now."
I've never been to an actual football match before.
Neither have I, but
Maybe we're missing out.
maybe we're missing out. Yeah, it does seem like fun. I'm not gonna lie, just like screaming when like the balls
Yeah.
come. Like, I remember I was like watching the World Cup when I think England's made it to the semi-finals because I think France won
Yeah.
the finals or something. And I remember like it was in sixth form, and you could skip your like last lesson period thing to watch one of the matches with England in it.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't really watch football, but I was like, oh, it's England, so I have to like support them. And then every time England like got the ball close to the goal, I'd be like, yes, England, let's go. But
yeah.
it was quite fun just to shout and hope that England scored.
Yeah. Never do though, do they?
They got close enough, I guess. Semi-finals.
Yeah. Oh, didn't we get to the finals?
They get to
In the women's one, they won.
But in
Oh, I
like
was talking about the men's.
the
one.
men's World Cup.
Yeah, they got
We
to the
got to the finals.
finals.
Was it the finals? They got to?
I remember. Well, it wasn't the sixth form time. It was like
Wasn't it against Germany?
Oh, I think it was more recent. Are you talking about like more recent? Was it more recent?
it was like the men's World Cup.
Was it more recently than
think.
sixth form?
Yes.
I think I remember.
I think it was the
hearing about
Euros where
Oh, was it?
England got to the finals, and then in the World
Oh.
Cup they got to
Yeah.
like the
Was it the
semi-finals.
women's
one.
Euros?
No, it was the
Wasn't it?
men's.
Was it?
Yeah, because the women's they actually just won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
I remember we were at the pub watching that. We were watching like one.
Oh,
it
yeah.
was like a final of something.
in the pub we were watching the semi-final, and
Oh,
then
was it?
yeah, because I was at home when it was the actual final,
It was against like Croatia. Was it Croatia? No, wait. That might
not the
be wrong.
final. What I think that was the quarter-final,
Was that the,
or it might have been the semi-final.
Wait.
And then the final was against Germany.
Yeah.
I'm almost that'll be a fact check, but I'm almost certain. Because I remember
that
being
was
at
really
home.
good. I remember the match that we watched was really good
Yeah,
because like it was like 3-2 or something. England was losing by one goal,
Yeah.
and there was like 2 minutes left, and they scored. That was pretty good.
I just remember how sad everyone was when we lost the final. My family were generally in such a bad mood. Like some of them were actually crying. I'm not even kidding. I just honestly couldn't care less though. I didn't feel anything when we were close to winning or when we lost. I just thought it was a bit entertaining.
I think it'd be good. I think you'd feel good if we won. Well, I think I'd feel good if we won. I'd be like excited. I'm like, yes, go
Yeah.
England.
Yeah, I'd probably be a bit happy, but then only for like an hour or something, and then I'd probably just
I
forget
know.
about it.
I think I'd be glad to be like part of it.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'd be like happy about. I wasn't really like. I don't really care too much, to be honest. But I think just being part of it would be.
Are you guys
fun.
proud to be British?
I think it's quite a good country. I think there's better,
Yeah.
but I think it's also not bad. So yeah, I'd say so.
I don't know if I'm like proud because I kind of just like I kind of just am British. So in my
Yeah.
mind, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just British.
There are certain things that make me very proud to be British, namely plugs, because ours are
Oh, yeah.
the best in the world.
Like I'll be like I'll like debate things that are British. And I'll be like, yeah, no, that you can't go wrong with a British
Yeah.
plug. But then
And breakfast.
the full English is very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
but
else?
I don't know if I'd like ever go announce like I wouldn't like parade around that I'm British, but I might parade around things that come from Britain.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
be proud of it.
I agree.
I agree as well.
And it feels cool that we were part of like such a big empire, even though we're
Yeah.
not anymore.
All come crumbling down.
Like imagine like if we were living in a time now when we had like the biggest empire in the world, controlling a third of the world. I mean, it would feel a bit
Yeah.
evil in a way, but it'd still feel pretty. It'd feel pretty cool to be living in like the motherland.
Motherland.
Yeah, well, like the kingdom, I guess. The-
Do I screw this in?
Empire.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool that our country literally rules like a fifth of the world or something,
yeah,
but they also did it very badly.
Didn't last
Oh
very
my
long.
god, my
Well, that's
fucking
quite
mic.
a bit actually. But I guess it's quite entertaining to you fiddling around with a microphone.
It just won't fucking type that up. There we go.
and then we just
Oh my
stole
God.
stole everything from those countries, and just after the empire ended, we just didn't give it back.
Classic.
Sick Britain. No, I keep seeing like sometimes I see like random like news article and feel like, oh, this country is demanding that the Britain return the artifact that they stole so many years ago.
It's Britain's now.
Yeah, finders keepers.
I don't know if that'll hold up in the way you're arguing that.
Did you guys hear about the recent robbing at the Louvre?
I did. They did it in like 4
I
minutes.
did
They
not.
went in with chainsaws as well.
Yeah. Oh, chainsaws.
That's what I heard.
What did they steal?
They just like stole some necklaces and shit.
Yeah, jewels mainly.
Yeah.
No.
They just used like a ladder on like a big van and just like climbed up the ladder and went in and nicked the stuff and left.
And got away with it as well.
They will
Well,
not-
so far.
Yeah. So at the time of recording, they have not been caught.
Doesn't sound that difficult.
They
Rob.
will not have used chainsaws though. I do not believe that.
No, not to do anything, but as like threatening devices, I guess.
Chainsaws.
That's what I read on like the news article or whatever.
They're like the worst threatening device.
Maybe they just had chainsaws in the van that they used, and then they left them in there or whatever.
Maybe.
So the news put it in there, but I don't know.
Just imagine in the middle of the night, you just go, just like,
But I think
like-
it was in the morning. It was when the Louvre had actually opened already.
Oh, really? Damn.
I believe. So
I mean, they'd need like angle grinds probably, but if you want to threaten someone, just use a machete
yeah,
because that's like way lighter, and you can just like stick it down your trousers.
maybe a guillotine if you're in France.
Whoop. Be a bit hard to carry around.
Yeah, well, kind of like a giant wooden frame with just like waddling across.
Have you seen like the detective that's working on the case?
No,
He looks like he's wearing like a proper Sherlock Holmes kind of outfit. I don't know if it was fake or not. Like it could just have been a meme, but I'm pretty sure it was a meme based in reality. Like it was an actual picture.
let's have a look at this now.
If you just search up Louvre detective or whatever, and then go most recent, it'll probably. I'm hoping it wasn't just a meme.
Do you think like if Sherlock Holmes was like real, do you think like he'd just solve every single crime? Or do you think he like stick to a specific? Oh my god, he does look like.
He- yeah,
Yeah, he
that's
does look
if you need a
very
refresher.
detective-y.
Yeah, my God, he's yeah, he's in the right job. I think I'd make a pretty shit detective.
Same, but it would be cool to do.
Yeah,
I don't think Sherlock Holmes would solve every mystery, but I think he'd be a good detective, obviously.
Do you think he'd like be as well known as he is now from like the movies? Like, if he's like in like he's a real life person, do you think he'd be as well known?
Would his stories still be documented? Like, would there be books, but they'd
Well,
just be non-fiction now?
Well, I feel no, like I feel like
would Dr. Watson be doing his what's it called, blog, like he is in like the BBC Sherlock?
I don't know,
So
maybe.
if he was doing that, then I think he would be like pretty famous.
I think Moriarty would be more famous than Sherlock Holmes.
What does he even do?
Well, he's the one that
He's
actually
like a
does like
dentist.
the crimes or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Yeah, because I feel like if he was like a real life character, like you'd hear all his like stories and escapades or whatever. But like, I feel like when I'm reading something, the headline's always like about the bad thing and never about who like caught the criminal or who solved it. You get what I mean?
yeah. So I think Moriarty would be more famous because when they talk about the bad stuff, they normally say who the criminal is.
Yeah.
But they don't normally tell you like, oh, this detective solved it this way. They just sort of tell you what the result is.
Yeah, but like imagine Brian Cox discovers like a new physics thing.
Yeah.
Like the headlines would be like Brian Cox discovers thing.
That's because he's already a celebrity.
Yeah, but like I feel like this Sherlock Holmes would become a celebrity, and then every time he solved something, you would find out that it was him who solved it.
Maybe. I don't know though.
No.
It would depend what he solves to become famous, because it would have to be something really.
Well, if he solved the
obscure.
Louvre thing,
I don't think. I think the statement would be criminals robbers from the Louvre have been caught.
Yeah,
I think
that'd be
that'd
the headline.
maybe yeah.
Not Sherlock Holmes finally discovered that the
Sherlock Holmes catches thieves.
Sherlock Holmes catches the chainsaw men.
And I feel like even if that was the headline, that it was Sherlock Holmes, if no one knew who he was, the people reading that headline would just focus on the fact that the thieves have been caught. They'd be like, oh, I don't even know who Sherlock Holmes is.
Yeah,
Who's this random guy?
that's true.
I don't know.
Did you guys ever read Sherlock Holmes?
Unfortunately, not.
No, the TV show is fucking banging though.
Yeah, it was.
I haven't
That's
seen
the
the TV show.
BBC one, not any others.
How many Sherlock Holmes TV shows are there?
There's one with Iron Man guy in
That's
it.
a movie.
Oh, is it?
I haven't seen it, but it is a movie, yeah.
Well,
What?
there's a movie.
Wait, who?
Well, the
Oh, Robert
BBC.
Downey Jr. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The BBC one, though, is set in modern day. So it's not like the actual Sherlock Holmes stories. They're like slightly based on the actual
Yeah.
stories.
They sort of are.
Yeah, but they're like updated. Like
Yeah.
they've got like technology in them.
Yeah, they are modern day versions of the stories.
Okay, so
But
it's just
they
like
have the same names, don't they? Like
No,
Squill and
the first one is called A Study in Scarlet, I believe.
no, something.
No, but the actual book is
no, the
called
book,
A Study
yeah.
in Scarlet. And then so I think sometimes they slightly change it, but yeah.
The first like season or two are fucking peak. Then it falls off.
I don't know, I haven't watched it. Don't know if I will.
There's only 12
I'd
episodes.
highly recommend it.
Maybe I'll give it a shot if you recommend it later on.
Yeah.
No,
It was a bit weird how they only had 3 episodes per season there.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine you're like, oh, fine, I've waited a year, a new season of like my favorite shows come out, and then it's only going for 3 weeks, and then it's over again.
Maybe they just didn't have that many Sherlock Holmes stories.
Maybe.
I don't know how many there are.
I don't know.
There's quite a few, I think.
But then they just played like one whole. I don't understand why they wouldn't just play it into one whole season.
Or just one.
Well, if there's 12 episodes, why wouldn't they just play into one season or 12 episodes. That makes sense.
So it
Why
took a while to make. I don't know.
I think they had like slightly overarching story arcs, whatever. But
They were like each episode was like an hour long,
yeah,
so it's basically like a film.
Is there? Okay, I might. Is there like Doctor Who series you watch? Not like aren't each like episodes also like?
it's made by the same people that did Sherlock.
Yeah, but
Yeah, they're the
do
same
they come out in like
format.
3-episode series as well?
No, they're 12-episode.
Yeah, so why can't
series.
they do like it's the same sort of thing?
I don't know.
I don't see the point.
I mean,
of having
I'd quite like them to have made more good episodes, but
Yeah.
they didn't.
Yeah, the season 2 finale was just so peak, and then they just have to write a way out of it at the start of season 3. Basically, do you think you'd ever watch it?
No, not really.
The end of season 2 ends with the main villain killing himself and then forcing Sherlock into having to commit suicide, and then he does.
Wait, what? Why does he? Why does he have to commit suicide? If the
It's just like part of the master plan. Like otherwise, Dr. Watson would be killed instead. And there's no way he can get out of it because he's been thinking about it. So he ends up committing suicide, and then that's just how it ends. And then in season 3, it turns out he's actually alive, and they had to like come up with this way he managed to trick Moriarty and still survive.
To be fair, though, like how if he was like written to die, you know,
That's what
they've sort of
happened, though,
got to
before
come.
they-
They've
before
got
they
to come
made
up
the
with
season
some
3.
stupid way of getting out of it to keep it going.
At the end of season 2, they didn't. I'm pretty sure they didn't even hint at him surviving, and then
I mean, they should have finished it at season 2.
yeah.
I don't understand. Wait, like so the main guy like kills himself to like stop
Yeah,
the other guy from dying. Why couldn't the other guy just still be killed anyway? Like I don't understand how the main guy killing himself stops.
I think they had like Moriarty had a way to prove that it would prevent it and that there'd be no other way.
Well, so the bad guy was just like, if you die, then your sidekick doesn't get killed, and he was like, you just gotta trust me. And then Sherlock was like, yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah, because I think Sherlock can typically tell when someone's lying or not. Like he in the
I don't
show,
know.
like when he goes through his thought process, he like zooms in on like every little detail and he like explains it in his head. So I feel like that's something he'd know.
Maybe, but I don't know. It just sounds a bit stupid. Like, wouldn't the bad guy just be like,
Well, it's been a while since I've watched it. I don't remember
The actual
why.
way they do it is not stupid, but I don't remember how they do it.
Yeah, we just can't explain why because we
Okay.
can't.
But it was actually a really good episode, that one.
I can't really remember it.
And then I'm pretty sure at the start of season 3, it's been like a year or something, and everyone's like upset that Sherlock died. And then Dr. Watson's on like a date or something, and Sherlock just shows up as like his waiter or something, and he's just so surprised. That bit was really funny, to be fair.
Yeah,
what do you rate the TV show out of 10 then?
I'd give it a 9.
first 2 seasons, it's like a 9.
Would you say it's like your top 10 then? Well,
It is really good. I do like it.
I think I prefer Doctor Who, but
I'm saying 9 out of 10 is quite high though.
it is really, really good. And it's got Martin Freeman as Dr. Watson as well,
And
and Benedict Cumberbatch.
I recognise their names.
Yeah, I don't. There's a fruit fly flying about the room.
Would you give Doctor Who a 10 or 10 then? Is that what you're saying?
I'd say it's an acquired taste, but for me personally, yes. And only from season 1 of the new show to season 10. After that, I wouldn't. After that, I'd give it like a 4 out of 10.
Do you not like all the new Doctors?
No, it's literally awful.
Are they? Who's the newest Doctor? Have they changed who the newest Doctor is recently? Or is it
It's
still-
up in the air. The show's like pretty much going under. It's uncertain what the future of the show will be.
Okay.
So people don't know who the next Doctor really is. Like they hinted at it, but
Yeah.
they didn't fully confirm it. So yeah.
It seemed like a pretty fun show to watch when I saw some of the episodes.
Yeah, that's because I was only watching the good ones though.
It does seem like it's fallen off.
Yeah, it definitely has.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like a lot of people talk about all the old episodes a lot more than like the new ones, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in there that are just iconic, like the Weeping Angels. I feel like
Oh,
yeah, and Daleks.
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, it is a pretty iconic show.
Yeah. Has BBC made any other good shows recently? Oh, actually, there is one, a very good one, but I would like you two to watch at some point. Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, they made Inside Number 9.
I haven't seen that yet. I still need to watch it.
I don't know if I should talk about it too much because it would probably be in my top 10.
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
top
Yeah,
8 or
the one
whatever.
that I'm talking about would also be in my top 8.
Yeah.
I watch BBC show.
No.
So when we do a top 8 TV shows, you can find out more about
Yeah.
TV shows, I guess.
Yeah, no, I just don't think I watch enough TV shows. Really,
No, you just watch anime. You're missing
Nah,
out.
That's the only thing I need to watch. Really, it's giving me a flavour of everything.
Should be watching Sherlock instead of Ugly Mug, Strongest Fight, or whatever it was.
Ugly Mug, Epic Fighter, actually.
Didn't they just make an anime about like Moriarty or something?
Oh,
Yeah, they did.
Moriarty the Patriot or whatever.
Yeah, but I couldn't be bothered to watch it, to be honest. I watched a bit of it and I was like, yeah, it's not really that.
Yeah, I don't even know what it's about. I just know it has Moriarty in the
Yeah,
title.
I read the name. I was like, I feel like I've heard that before. Then I read that description, be like, blah blah. I was like, oh, it's the Sherlock Holmes guy.
I wonder if it has anime Sherlock Holmes in the anime, or if it is literally just about
I
Moriarty.
think it like focuses on the bad guy. I think so, anyway.
Yeah, because I feel like Sherlock Holmes is just something so British that I just would feel a bit weird seeing it in an anime.
Yeah.
I can't imagine hearing like a British accent when I'm watching an anime. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. I think that might take me out of it quite a bit.
I feel like it would be like seeing Paddington or something in an anime. It just feels strange.
That's
Yeah,
believable, though. You know the Japanese ambassador to the UK.
Oh, yeah, he
Do you
really
ever see
likes
his
Paddington.
Instagram stories? He like he posts like photos of like drinking Guinness,
okay.
and like he has like little Paddington like keychain things. I think.
I think he's got like a teddy as well.
Yeah,
He's embracing the culture, I see.
yeah. So maybe one day there'll be Paddington in an anime.
Amazing
Who
anime.
knows?
Just be like the next Paddington movie would just be, oh, the next Paddington movie is actually animated
Japan.
in Japan. All Japanese voice actors.
I haven't seen Paddington. Oh, I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the second one.
There's
Uh,
3 now, you know.
What?
Yeah,
I've seen the
first
second one. I haven't seen the third one.
I haven't seen. I know. Wait, I think I know what happens in the second one. Is that the one where he goes to, like jail? Or is that?
Yeah, but that's like a portion of it.
Okay, I do remember like.
He goes to jail and starts working in the kitchen.
Yeah, I see.
I
I
know
remember,
you remember that.
I remember
yeah.
seeing like.
I don't think I've
something
seen
about
it.
him
I think
going
I've seen like the trailer or
to-
something.
Yeah, I think I've seen something like that, like clips from it or
God,
something.
I'm
He
roasting.
works with the chef in the kitchen and makes them make like marmalade sandwiches for everyone.
Oh
And they're all
yeah,
really appreciative.
epic guy.
I do like those the trope in like any media. I've seen it in most media really, like any form where you'll have like really buff men with like angry accents that you just think, oh, they're gonna be like evil for sure, and then they're just like the kindest people in the show.
Yeah, like in what's that Wes Anderson thing?
Oh, Grand Budapest.
Yeah, Grand
Hotel.
Budapest Hotel. There's a buff guy.
Big buff guy.
Yeah, and he's quite helpful to the main character.
It's just like Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
Wait, is
Even
he
though-
helpful?
Hmm?
Is he helpful?
He tries
Sort
to
of
be.
is.
He
Then
tries
he
to
also
be.
just like murders someone, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he like I forgot why. He kind of just like does it. He like tries to be like
there was a
kind.
reason.
He tries to be kind of helpful, and then I think he like starts stroking like the girl's hair or something.
Oh yeah,
And I forget why. He like I don't know.
I don't know. Poor Lenny.
Yeah, poor Lenny. What a shame.
What would you give Of Mice and Men out of 10?
It was really good.
It was a bang. Like it. Oh, what? Like an 8.
It's been a while since I read it, so I'm not really sure. I remember it being good.
From your memory though, like from
I don't really remember what happened. I don't even know why Lenny was shot. I just know he killed someone. Why did he kill someone? I don't know.
Well, he shot because he killed someone.
Yeah, but like, why did he kill someone?
I don't know. He's just stroking the girl's hair, and then all of a sudden, it's like he like hugged her or something. If I remember correctly, he like crushed her somehow by like grabbing her. I don't know.
I don't know.
What was it? So it was manslaughter, or did he?
He didn't mean to do it on purpose.
He's just too strong or something.
Yeah,
So why was he shot for that?
To kill someone.
because
Yeah, but it was by accident.
no, he killed the wives of the son of the farmer because they're working on this farmland, and then back in those times, the farmer had like a lot of power over the slaves that he or the servants that he like, I don't know, hired, I guess.
Like, they
So
were just
the-
like workers.
Hmm?
It was the 1930s.
Well, they got paid, didn't they?
Yeah, they weren't slaves.
Yeah, that's why I said servant workers after.
Yeah, they'd be like farm hands, wouldn't they?
Yeah, so
Like
then
Thorfinn. Oh no, he wasn't. What am I about?
no, he's left.
Yeah.
And then because the like bride of like the son, I guess, got killed, they're gonna be like, "Oh, how dare you!" I don't think they'll care about manslaughter. I think they'll just be like, "You killed."
Yeah, just be
Yeah, right.
shoot him.
Yeah, therefore you die. And then George is like, "Lenny, look over there at the rabbits or something, on that
Yeah.
island." So he dies happily.
Yeah, look at the rabbits. This fucking mic is pissing me off. It's just so wobbly.
That's your
That's
original
your
mic.
own
I know
fault.
it. I know it is.
It might just be the little screw adapter thingy.
Yeah, because I can't get them both tight at the right angle. So annoying.
So should we talk about the sponsor for today's podcast?
What?
I just thought we could make up a sponsor.
I was really confused for a second.
I couldn't think of something to make up though. Like I couldn't think of a company.
No.
Gamer subs. G Fuel.
Raid Shadow Legends.
I wish we got paid to do this.
Would you take a sponsorship from Raid Shadow Legends?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if it was the
You'd have
first
to.
sponsorship, I'd take anything.
I mean, I wouldn't take anything.
Yeah, what sponsorship
wouldn't-
wouldn't you take?
Like Pornhub.
I'd take a Pornhub sponsorship.
I don't know if I would. I think we'd have to have a discussion about that.
What would we even have to say? Just like, would we have to give an example of when we found it useful?
I don't know.
We probably would, wouldn't we? If it's I go on this all the time. I'm like,
If you're feeling a bit horny to watch something, to watch.
Palantir. That's the one I wouldn't take.
which one?
Palantir.
What do they do?
Yeah, what did they?
They're the like US company that like just like spies on everyone, and they're just like stereotypically evil. Like the one of the founders is like obsessed with the Antichrist, and then the other one just admits that the company's evil and like is frequently used for like killing people. Like their products used occasionally to murder people.
Oh, it wouldn't be.
Like they just like it's comically evil.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't put it wouldn't look good on us if we took a sponsorship anyway.
And they've got a £320 million deal with the NHS where they handle our medical data.
Oh, really? Did not know that.
Yeah. I was watching a YouTube video about it.
No. Would you take a gambling sponsorship? Like if it was
No.
like an online casino
is-
thing?
Yeah,
Blood
probably
money.
not. Unless
Yeah, but
how
like
much? What if they paid us like?
yeah, I was about to say
million?
they pay a lot of money
Oh.
for it. So how much would
I
you
feel like it would be a gamble if the sponsorship would. Be
how much do
given
they
out.
have to give you for you to be like, yeah, let's take that money?
Is it like now? Or have we got like a big audience?
Now?
Yeah.
now
no.
I'll do it for like 500 quid.
I think they
Because no one would see it, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Then what if we somehow did become really
yeah, what if
popular?
it became big?
I just say, yeah, I don't like the scummy betting companies.
And then if it breaches like a contract we had with the sponsorship where you're not allowed to say anything bad after.
Don't care.
I think you would care. I feel like we might lose some money.
I'd take that hit.
I think I'd care when you broke a contract. But I think after you do the first contract, I think if you stop doing like sponsorships with them, then the contract doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think so. That's how I assume. So, like, if you continue to do business with them, then obviously the contract would matter. But I think after, I'm assuming it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
don't know
not
how
take a
much.
betting company actually if we had like a big audience.
Or if they could give you, or if they offered a million.
If we had like actual, if we were doing this as a job and we were earning like enough money,
Yeah. Or if they
I
had
don't know.
100,000.
I don't know.
What if they said 50-50 chance, 0 or a billion? And it is and it is generally 50-50.
Okay, then I would do it if it was a billion.
But there's also a 50-50 chance at 0.
That's a good point.
So it's just gambling for the sponsorship.
I'm assuming we're not allowed to mention that to the audience.
Yeah.
I think I'd take it still.
Yeah.
Because it's a 50% chance I'm going to be a billionaire.
Otherwise, but there's also a 50% chance you just put like a free advert for gambling on the
Oh,
podcast.
that's true. Yeah. I don't know. I think if we were making like comfortable money doing this, I don't think I'd take like a normal sponsorship from a gambling.
Absolutely not.
50-50 one? I'd have to weigh my options up on that one.
Yeah.
That one seems like a lot of money to miss out on.
I don't like betting companies.
I don't
They're
really gamble
dirty.
on anything, so
Yeah.
personally.
I mean, I've been on like the National Lottery app. I don't think that one's too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't been on any of like the proper betting ones.
Fucking love roulette though. The Weatherspoons on like the roulette machines.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a pro.
Yeah, but you only do small bets.
That's
It's not the way
small
to go.
bets, like 20p or 10p. They're the most fun because you can win and then you've won. But if you lose, it doesn't matter.
There's no satisfaction
Yes,
in
there
only
is.
winning 5p.
There's loads of satisfaction because you're winning
It
5p.
has to be a minimum of 50p so that if you win, you at least get £1.
Oh, you do have very different mentalities on this.
Who do you
gambling.
agree with? Along.
Who do I agree with?
Loads of small bets or one big bet?
I think I'd do one big bet if I'm being honest. I think if I had like a quid in my like wallet and then I was like, oh, I'm just going to put the quid in because I don't think this might be stupid to say, but I feel like change doesn't register as real money to me sometimes.
Exactly. It doesn't matter if you lose it.
Yeah, so when I put the
£1
quid
coin,
in, then like it doesn't for some reason it just doesn't register as real money. So I'm just like, put the quid in. If it's a quid, it's a quid. I feel like if I pulled out like a £5 note, then I'd be like, oh my god, okay, right. Gotta pace myself here.
Yeah, that could be a meal deal.
Yeah, but
But here's a meal deal.
Yeah, well, it could be a meal deal if you don't put it in the machine.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you don't put it in the machine. You
Yeah,
just
but I
put
think
it
that's
It could
why
be two
in-
meal
when
deals.
it's just like £1 that I randomly found in my pocket or something, I don't think I like. It's not.
You
as
get to
hefty.
do more gambling if you bet small amounts. Because last
So,
time
but-
I went spoons with Finley and he went on the gambling machines, he put a quid in and just put a quid on red just
Yeah.
straight away.
Why wouldn't you?
Because
That's
you
what I do.
lost it and then you just didn't have anything. You couldn't do any more gambling. What's the point of that?
Because if you look at the machine and it tells you the history, if it's been read like
Finley,
3
this
times
is
in a
not
row,
what I want to hear from a mathematician.
if it's been read 3 times in a row, I'm going red again. No,
I'll-
no, I'm not going red again. Sorry, I'm going,
You're going
the other
the
one
other one.
black. Yeah,
I don't know. I just like. I don't really care how many times I actually gamble. If that makes sense. I feel like I care more about the final outcome.
yeah.
But like,
Like if I lose the quid, like that's bad, obviously. But like I don't think I'll like be too sad if you get what I mean. Because like in my mind, it's still like, oh, it's only a quid that I've just found randomly. But then if all of a sudden it was like, oh, 2 quid now, I'm like, let's go 2 quid.
if you gamble very small amounts, if I put a quid
Yeah.
in and just bet like 10p's,
Yeah.
I have more chances of making money.
No, you don't.
I do.
What?
Sort of. Like, I can do more bets.
Yeah.
Finley puts a quid in, he loses it first try, game over.
You have more bets, but the bets are still the same probabilities, and the
Yeah, but you still get like more chances, don't you?
I guess.
Like you don't.
But
Like
you
if
have
I
a-
lost the first bet, I've still got 90p left. I can put more on.
Yeah.
I can put on 12 to 18 or whatever. And
Wait,
like
but okay, think
you
about.
can
Think
You
about
just
it
get
this
more
way.
chances.
If you have £1, right, it's a 50-50 chance you get the £2. If you do 10p's each time, to get to that £2, you'd have to do it, what, 5 times? Wait,
10 times.
10.
Well, it depends what you put on.
Well, no, you start with a quid, don't you? So you just put 10.
But if you're doing 10p's,
Yeah.
When
you
I
have to win
say
10 more 10p's.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. So 10 times, right?
when I say like just betting time means, I mean like, you know how you like put like a 10p on like red or
Yeah.
a 10p on like 0 to 18.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I
like
don't
there's
really
like
know how roulette
like
thing is, but
there's like 0 to there's just numbers red
Yeah.
and black 0 to 16,
Yeah.
0 to 36, and green and 00.
okay. And you put you put 10. You say like the balls will land in like one
Yeah,
of these
so I would
spots.
say it's going to be red, it's going to be even, it's going to be between 0 and 18.
Yeah.
That's 30p. But then I've got, so 1 to 18 is 20 or 50-50, even is 50-50, and red is 50-50. So
Yeah.
I'll probably like win like at least one of them.
Right, and then you'll lose 2 of them, so it'll be
At
even.
least one. Last time I did it, I won every single bet 3 times in a row.
Right, but that's just a half. Yeah, but your probability of doing that is very low, though.
Yeah, but I'm just a pro.
I don't know. How you,
It's making me want to go to
be
a
a-
Weatherspoons.
Next week.
Yeah, it's making me want to go on the roulette now.
Well, if you got it, you just lose all your money. I only make money.
I've got like a couple pound coins I could put on it.
I put in my little change. Like last time we went, I just put in all my 10p's and 20p's,
Yeah,
and I came out with like £4.
that's pretty good.
So you know,
At least I'm not putting a pound on the slots though.
oh, who the fuck does that? Like slots
Quite a few people though.
Slots the one where you like just like
It's just like
you press the button
yeah,
and the
then
things
the things spin.
You
Yeah,
just never win.
Way worse than roulette.
Yeah, because with roulette, you actually like you know the odds a lot easier.
Yeah,
Like you can see it, even though it is a virtual spin.
yeah,
It just feels a lot more fair still.
yeah. But slots are just like I don't even know I don't know if you can even win on slots. I don't know what the chances are. It's just terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know what the chances are either. But
So-
Would you guys ever go to a casino?
maybe just go check it out. Maybe yeah.
If they
I don't know.
let me bet very small amounts of money, then yeah.
I feel like I'd go to one, but I'd like only bring cash. Like I'd leave my card at home, and I'd
You'd
only,
have to.
yeah, I'd only bring like a certain amount,
Yeah,
like some for drinks or whatever, and then some to
Yeah.
bet.
yeah.
When we went spins, you just kept putting money in.
It is
Kept
tempting
losing
when
it.
you start doing it, when you get a few wins, to keep going.
Potential gambling addict.
But I think if I limit myself to like not being able to get any more money, then I'd be all right. Like I wouldn't go home, get my card, and then go back. I'd probably get home and then realise that I just can't be asked to go back anymore, and then just not going back.
No, yeah, I think gambling seems fun if you're responsible.
Only if it's roulette.
No, I think
I think
card
it
games
still,
yeah,
as
I
well.
suppose, yeah.
seems fun
Yeah,
if you're
on like the gambling machines,
yeah.
roulette's the only good one. But on like in like a casino, like
Open
the card
blackjack
games,
I'd
yeah.
play.
Never slot machines though.
Yeah, poker and blackjack seems like quite fun to like play
Yeah.
as well, 'cause it's just a card game at that point.
Yeah.
That seems pretty fun. And then as long as you don't go into debt over
Yeah.
these games, it seems like a good time.
I'd quite like a casino with just where you just bet very small amounts of money.
I feel like I'd like to go to the casino with you guys and then just play blackjack and just rage bait Rennie by like having like 17 and then hitting just to see what you say. You'd probably be like, "What are you doing?"
Hitting on 20.
He somehow gets to like a 4. Like, oh, blackjack. Nah, blackjack seems like because I think blackjack's just like so easy to get into. It just seems like the most fun.
Yeah.
Cause like you can learn the rules just so much easier than like poker or something.
Yeah, but then poker's a lot more fun because it like involves a lot more bluffing, I guess. Because I mean, blackjack has a very small amount of it, but
Yeah.
Does it? There's
Well,
just
no,
the
'cause
dealer.
no, yeah, you play against the dealer. If you're playing like for fun though against other people, it does. Yeah, like say if we were like playing against
Oh
each
right,
other
yeah,
now,
yeah.
then it would, but only like slightly. Because you might be like, oh, I'm gonna stay on this number, and or do they actually have a high number, or are they just saying that?
Yeah, that's
But
true.
if you're playing against the dealer, it doesn't really.
You've seen those videos with those like two people know the word and one person doesn't, and then you have to like say
Oh yeah,
words similar to
I
it.
have.
Have you?
No.
Basically, they're in our case there's three of us, right?
Yeah.
Two of the people will give a word like dog or something. One person doesn't know what the word is, and then you'll go around and each person will say a word. So like maybe I say collar, and the next
Okay.
person says I don't know something, and basically the person who doesn't know the word has to try and like fit in. And then at the end of the time when it goes
Oh,
round,
yeah.
then you try and guess who the one person who didn't know what the word actually was. It seems pretty fun, and I played it today when I was at the uni with there's like 8 of us, and it was very fun, and I won.
Did you play like
Very
the board
nice.
game one or the?
So we had like a tablet with an app on it, and then you put your name and stuff into the app, and then you pass the tablet around. You click on your name, and it tells you. Well, it either tells you the word or it doesn't tell you the word, obviously.
Yeah.
And then once that's done, you just play from there.
Hmm.
You do normally get given a hint word though to like help, so you don't start off with not knowing anything.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you can play it with 3 people?
I think it's normally played with 3 people.
Oh, we could always do a quick round during the podcast.
Maybe.
Never know.
Every time I've seen it on like TikTok or Reels when I'm scrolling through this, I think it's just normally 3 people that do it.
I played like the board game one at the Board Game Society. It's called like Chameleon, and I've been thinking about getting it
Yeah,
for here. But if it's on like an app anyway, then it'd make more sense to do it on an app, I guess.
yeah. I think the board game one seems quite fun though as well.
I just never get the Chameleon though. I'm always just like the one that knows the word.
In the board game, do you get given a hint word, or is it you just have to?
So how it works is there's like a stack of maybe like 100 cards
Yeah,
that have like a 6x6 grid,
yeah.
each with a word in, and then there's like a theme. So it could be like types of music or like foods or something
Oh,
like that.
okay, okay.
And every word in there is obviously linked to the theme, and it's one of the
Yeah.
potential words. And then you roll 2 dice, and everyone who's not the chameleon has a card that tells you which word it is like corresponding to the dice roll.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But then the chameleon just doesn't see that, so they don't know what the word is, and then you just go around and
Well, the one we did is like, well, because it's an app, I think there's more like possibilities because I don't think it might be a set amount of different words that they could be, I guess. But
yeah.
if you get what I mean.
The one thing I just get so annoyed at there in that game is I won't be the chameleon or anything, and so I'll obviously want my team to win, but someone
Yeah.
that's on my team will just say the most obvious word that gives away what the word is straight away, and they'll think they're smart. They're like, "Oh, do you guys get that? Do you guys get that?" And it just gives it away to the person who actually doesn't know.
Back at Christmas, I was playing a board game with my parents. It was one where you have to like you get like a card and it'll say like name 5 brown things.
Yeah.
And there's like a 10-second timer.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really bad at it. Like I just can't think of words when I have to.
Yeah, under time pressure, it makes it a
Yeah.
lot
I think
harder.
I've played that one as well. I'm not very good at that one.
My sister's really good at it though. Fuck that town.
Oh, hi guys, board game night.
They name 5 pies.
Apple, blackcurrant, the steak, chicken.
I think that's
Nuffy.
10 seconds.
Yeah. Pies are actually kind of hard. Did I say apple? I think
Yeah,
I
you-
forgot.
I
You
think
say
you did
apple
say
and
apple.
blackberry or something with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a blackcurrant.
Oh,
I don't know that's a pie.
no, that's a pie as
But I
well.
thought you meant apple and blackcurrant together.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
So that would be a pie then.
Yeah.
that would be.
Yeah, no, I think
I think I'm just a bit slow.
I don't work well under short time spans of stress. But I feel like if it's like a test, like an hour or something long, under that stress, I think I work well. When I'm stressed.
What about in like an exam? Obviously, when
Yeah.
you say you don't finish well in time or something, so you're still writing when there's
Yeah.
like 10 seconds left. Do you work well in that final like 30 seconds where you just get everything down and they're like collecting papers?
One time in like one of my exams, I was I got to like I think it was like the last question. And basically I read it and I was like, oh, I'm not really too sure what to do. So I sort of sat there staring at it, be like, yeah, I can't really think of a way. And then like when there was like a minute left, it like clicked on my brain. I was like, oh, I know how to do this question. I just started like scribbling down really fast.
I don't really have like when I do exams at uni, I usually finish within or like I'll skip a few when I first go through the exam,
Yeah,
but I'll be at the end within an hour, and all mine are like 2 hours long.
yeah.
So I always have just like stupid amounts of time to check my answers.
Don't.
It depends on the exam for me, I'd say. Some of them, like when I had the maths exam in like first year, because I did further maths, I like finished it within like 30 to 40 minutes, and I was just sat there for like just 2 hours, like, oh yeah,
Have you ever left an exam early?
no,
Me neither.
I shall never.
It's too risky. May as well
I don't
stay.
think I have.
I was thinking in my head, I'm like, oh, I could have like a real brainstorm moment or something. I just never do. But I'm like, yeah, I'm not leaving. It just feels weird. Like I feel like I've been conditioned to not leave an exam early. But now that we got to uni, it's like you can leave the exam
I
early.
mean,
man.
there is no point to leaving it early, though. Really, it's just like, oh,
You don't have to sit
I
there
could
in
just
silence, I guess.
not sit here,
Yeah,
or I could just sit here and have the chance of getting more marks.
it's true.
Yeah, because sometimes you'll have that moment where you just won't be doing anything, but you'll be sitting in the exam hall and then
Yeah.
you'll just suddenly remember like how to do a question.
And you can just like sit there.
Yeah,
You can just relax for like 30 minutes.
it's
On your
true.
phone.
Then
Well,
you can
but-
watch reels in the exam.
In my like lecture, I was like sat in the very back and I was like looking straight forward, and they're like, I saw like a bunch of people like had their iPads and stuff out, and they're like, well, I said that, I was like, my God, it'd be so nice to have an iPad. I was like, but it costs so much money, but I just wish I had one at this moment in time.
Isn't a laptop basically just the same though?
Well, I can't write. Like,
Uh,
I just want the ability to be able to pull out one like screen, write on it, save it to a bunch of notes, put it into a file, and then like chuck that away without having to like pull out a notebook and then do the same thing. If you get what I mean.
I just use a notebook.
My laptop has a touch screen, but it's not really useful. 'Cause
Well,
it's
I feel
kind of
like-
hard to write. on.
Yeah, I feel like you have the keyboard that can't really detach.
Yeah.
So you
I
just,
can't like flip it.
yeah.
But to be honest, I don't really make any notes in lectures.
Do you know?
No, lectures are just for listening, and then afterwards I write notes for it.
Right.
I've sort of come to the realization that it's completely pointless.
What?
Because
Writing
like
notes?
writing notes, because like if I'm in week 3,
Yeah.
I won't remember any of it by the time it gets to the exam in January.
Yeah, but when you write stuff down, it helps to stick it to the memory, doesn't it?
And like when you're doing
I don't
tutorial,
remember any of it.
when,
yeah,
you,
but like,
I don't remember anything that I learned this week.
when you do tutorial questions, you like look back on your notes to help you answer them, don't you?
Yeah, but the notes are just the slides.
no, but I feel like like when I write out the notes and stuff, and then like later on during the exam period, I start doing question. I feel like I do remember like doing something similar, and then I'll be like, oh, I've definitely done this before somewhere, and then I'll read through my own notes and be like, oh, that's how I thought about it while I was doing it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
The way I do it is in the exam season, I just relearn everything. Like from week 1 to week 12, I just redo everything for each module.
I do that as well, but like, so like mine, they'll normally have like slides and then tutorial questions. I'll normally read my notes and then do the tutorial questions instead of read the slides and do tutorial
I
questions.
just rewrite all my notes
I don't rewrite it.
and then do questions. That's why I have a terrible exam season every time. It's so stressful, but
That's
Like,
what I,
it's just-
that's what I
there's
do
no
for the
point.
modules where I've like skipped most of the lectures. But if I've actually been like going to them and writing down notes, then I just use those notes.
Last year, though, I had so many modules where I wasn't caught up, so I basically had to
same.
relearn. I had to learn it all from the
Yeah.
beginning.
Oh, you've got it worse, haven't you? You've got like 6.
I've only got 4 exams this time,
Me
except I've
too.
got like 3 to 4 courseworks, but only 4 exams, so that's pretty epic.
How many have you got?
What coursework?
Like
Sorry.
exams?
4.
Hmm.
So I've got 2 that are
We've all
non-exam,
got the same.
but I've got 4 courseworks over the next 2 weeks. 2 of them
Are
are 2 of them are next week, and then 2 of them are the week after reading week.
Ooh.
So, but luckily, the 2 next week are in like the 2 modules that are incredibly easy. One of them literally feels like it could be a GCSE level topic. It's so ridiculously easy. Well, at least I'm hoping it stays like that. The first 4 weeks have been like that anyway.
It's always nice when there's like a topic where you like understand everything when they're like saying it. You're like, oh yeah, I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. For one of my modules, it was literally just A-level physics for like the first couple of weeks,
Yeah.
which was very nice. And then they also had like, you know how lecturers all say like you don't need to know this slide. They'll like denote it with like a green box or something.
Skip that.
Yeah, so one of my lectures, every single slide except one of them had that notation.
Yeah.
So I just didn't need to know any of it. Since then, he's got rid of the things like showing what you don't need to know.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
just so that we actually like go to the lectures and listen.
Yeah.
But then like once it comes to exam season, he'll like put the things back on so we know what we actually need to know,
Okay.
which I think is a good idea. When every slide is
I just can't
Jesus.
want like the lecturer just to teach me things I do need to know and then just ignore the rest.
I think he's teaching is useful, but it's nice that it's not being examined.
Sometimes they'll like mention like facts or like they'll do like derivations of like equations from like the standard Euler equation down to like the ones that we actually need. I'm just like,
Yeah.
just give me the ones I need. I don't really like the bit in the middle is a bit of fluff to me.
Yes, Sam, I always skip the derivations or the proofs,
Yeah.
and then they always come up in the exams, and I just sort of have to make them up on the spot and try and do it from scratch without like, because I didn't properly read the notes for it.
I remember in the summer exams, you had like a notes allowed exam. You were like you had like
yeah.
1 page, and you before the exam you're like, oh, they haven't asked about this one derivation for like 3 years. I bet it won't show up.
Yeah,
And then I was
they
like
did.
telling you to write it down on your piece of paper, and you're like, nah, can't be bothered. And then lo and behold, it shows up.
Yeah, that was so nice. And then also paired with the fact that when I wrote that down, I thought I'd covered all the material on this 2-sided piece of paper. So I completely left it until the exam. But it turns out I skipped the very last topic, which was only half of the last week worth of material. And there was like a 10 marker on it at the end. And one of the questions was, write down the formula for this. And everyone will have had that on their thing for free. So
Yeah.
it was ridiculous.
Unfortunate.
And then I ended up basically failing that module, but it was a compensated pass. So
Good enough, really.
yeah.
You guys ever look back on like you come out of exam thing like I know how to do that question. Like you ever have that moment?
You know you've seen the question.
No, like I know how to do that question. Like, you might have left something, and then like you come out and you like think about it for a bit, and you're like,
Not really.
oh damn. I think I had it once. I forgot what the exam was, but I was like really mad at myself. I was like, oh my god, I know exactly how to do that one.
Once I leave exams, I just forget about them. Like, there's nothing I can really do. Like, I'll do like the post-exam debrief with people, but
yeah.
That's it. Once I leave it,
I guess so. Yeah, but I feel like the debrief is nice.
Debrief is good.
If you got the same, if you got the same answers, nice. If you don't, then you're a bit. It's a bit less good.
In most exams I do, I always feel like I'm coming out, and there'll be like some modules where I'll be getting completely different answers to what everyone's saying. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm definitely failing this one. And then another one where I'm like pretty confident I've done well. And then when the results come out, it's always the complete opposite. Like I will have scraped the one I thought I did well in, and then actually done really decent on the one that I thought I've messed up.
There was one exam last year where it was like it was like a stupidly hard exam. Like I left like significant portions of it unanswered because I just didn't know how to do it, and that was the one that I thought I'd probably failed. And then somehow I managed to get 80 in it. So it must have like scaled
Wait, so
the
what? How much would you say you left blank?
like at least 20%.
So you got 100% pretty much, and everything that you
I
did
kind
answer.
of like it was a very hard exam. I think they like
Did they say they skilled it? Because I feel like they have to.
I don't know. I didn't really look,
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah.
like no one left early in the exam. Usually like 20, 30 people leave
Yeah,
early. No one left early, and everyone outside of the exam was saying it was really fucking hard.
I could
So
imagine.
maybe that's why. It's also taught quite badly.
I feel like if I did really well on an exam, like got 80, I wouldn't check if they scaled it or not because I want to just think that I got 80.
I think
Oh.
last time they did scale one of my exams, but they sent like email out before the actual results came out.
I've never got an email about it, but I've never checked either.
Twice I've opened my results while at work on my lunch
Is it
break.
good feeling?
Well, so far it's been good because I haven't failed any.
Yeah.
So
Last time, well, not the second to last time, I remember opening mine on the toilet. I was so nervous as well.
Nervous shit while you're like,
Yeah,
like,
that's literally what
like-
happened.
I'm gonna go get some water quickly.
Oh, leaving halfway through an episode. What?
You're not going to have another hot chocolate?
No.
Oh my god. Have you watched anything good recently?
I've been watching, do you know The Boys?
Yeah, yeah.
There's like a spin-off for that called Gen V,
Oh yeah.
which is in the same world, but it's like a different character. There's like a few cameos, but it's basically different characters.
Yeah.
And it's set at a superhero university. And season 2 for that just came out. So the last episode came out this Wednesday. So I've been watching that, but it wasn't very good.
I was hearing it from like one of my classmates was saying that they were watching it as well, and they were pretty excited for it.
I was excited for it, and
Yeah.
the first few episodes were promising. The finale and the second to last episode were just so bad, though. And there was like this very obvious twist throughout the entire season, where you could tell from like episode 2 maybe, oh yeah, this character, like this is definitely going to happen, and then it happened in like episode 7 out of 8.
Wait, do they? So when they release episodes, they come out like a bunch of episodes come out at once, or? it-
The first 3 come out at once, and then it's weekly.
Oh, okay, okay.
Is this Gen V?
It was
Have
very. Did
been
you watch?
watching it?
No, I haven't even watched like the last season of The Boys.
Boys is
Solid.
good. Some people say it dropped off like it might have dropped off slightly, but I think all seasons of The Boys are really good. But Gen V is just not that good. But
I haven't seen it.
The Boys is ending next year though,
Yeah, I've heard.
so that should be a good bit of TV.
Hopefully,
We'll be watching the finale. You too.
I definitely will.
maybe.
You don't think you'll try to catch up to like be part of it when the
I sort of
finale
don't
thing
care,
comes?
you know. Like, I don't know.
Well, have you been watching anything recently? Then new recently?
I don't know. Let me check. I don't think I've just been watching like YouTube at the minute. Oh, I started watching Django Unchained.
Oh yeah, that's I was watching that the other day.
Been watching.
That's I don't know if we should talk about that too much because that would be in
I've watched 30
top
minutes of
8.
it. I've been watching The Godfather. That's pretty good.
Have you just been like watching like bits of each one of these? I'm
No,
assuming
no,
they're both.
I watched The Godfather Part 1 and Part 2 fully.
Oh, okay, okay.
Not part 3.
No, well, there isn't Part 3. There's. Oh, I don't think there's like there's like a
trilogy.
yeah, but it's like it's not. I don't think it's called Part 3 though.
I
Let
don't
me
know what-
Google.
I've never seen any of them.
Yeah, neither have I. So
I thought there was just 3 parts, but yeah.
Archetype. Oh, wait, there is.
Third, it's not very good compared to the first two, though.
Oh yeah, it's got a different name. That's why.
So have you not watched the final part then, even though you watched the first two?
No. Well, the first one was good, and then the second one was just a bit mid.
I thought the second one's known for being like the best one in the trilogy.
It's a bit mid. Like
Take I hear.
they sort of went away from being a crime film
Yeah.
into sort of weird territory of not really mafia stuff.
What genre was it then?
Yeah, what do you mean
It was
by
sort of
weird
like-
territory?
It was going into like American Psycho sort of
Oh, like,
genre, like businessman stuff,
Oh, okay.
rather than mafia, and it was just not really my cup of tea.
American Psycho's all right though.
Well, it wasn't really like that. It was just like businessmen.
Yeah.
They were just like having meetings.
What is the American Psycho?
It's the one with
What is it?
Patrick Bateman.
Yeah.
You've probably seen like me. Have you seen that meme of the guy like wearing headphones walking and like
I think I'd have to see the meme to like know if I've seen it or not.
I want to Google it for
he's,
you.
he's
Yeah,
in quite a lot.
maybe
Of,
Google
he's
it.
in a,
You
there's
will
quite
have
a few
seen
memes.
some of them.
There's quite a few memes to do. He's basically this
Uh,
guy who presents himself as like a businessman in New York,
Yeah.
who's like quite successful, but he is actually just like a psycho serial killer that doesn't have like any emotions.
Oh, okay.
So it shows you him like going
Oh,
about
yeah, I
his
think
job.
yeah, with
I've
the
seen him.
business cards.
I've seen him.
Let's see
Yeah.
Paul Hannon's card.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen him.
when they argue about who has the best business card and like what is printed on and stuff.
Colouring.
That's probably what we'll
Touch
be
full
doing next year.
I would quite like to have
Yeah.
a business card.
Yeah, same.
I
But I
wish
don't
I
know
might get
if
it
I'd
too.
like get into a debate about whose business card is better.
You take that, those kind of like feeling like it's a bit rough, don't you think?
That's literally what they do in the movie.
Yeah. So silly.
Would you recommend watching American Psycho?
Yeah, I think it was a decent movie.
It's alright.
It's not an amazing movie, but it's decent. I enjoyed watching it.
He's supposedly based off of Donald Trump,
Really?
if I remember correctly.
When
Might
was
not
the-
be true.
When was the movie made? Is it recent?
19, I think it said 1990.
Well, Donald Trump has
I
been
can
famous
actually-
since like the 80s and 70s, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
'Cause he was
Oh no, 2000.
He's like he was a huge businessman before he became president.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna fact check myself quickly.
And you know the Apprentice with Lord Sugar in the UK, like that TV show where it's like the business competition show.
I think so.
Donald
I think
Trump
I
is like the
vaguely-
host in the American version.
Oh, okay.
Well, he used to be.
Okay. Damn, yeah, I didn't know that. I feel like I just don't keep up with like American politician stuff.
My sister works with someone who was a contestant on
The Apprentice.
The Apprentice. Yeah, they had it in like the email sign thing. You know where like, well, if you ever like email like a proper person with a
Yeah.
job,
Yeah.
their email will say like, "Oh, managing director."
Oh, right. Okay.
They had like apprentice finalist.
Okay.
theirs.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever I've seen The Apprentice, we sometimes had to watch it in like, well, we were recommended to watch it when I did like business A level or whatever. But everyone on there was just so thick.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's just like stupid. It's not meant to be like
It's like the Love Island of
yeah.
business.
they're not meant to be good business people because that would make a boring show. It's meant to be
Yeah.
thick people doing stupid things.
Yeah, but then the actual businessman, like Lord Sugar, at the end has to actually pick one of the stupid people that he has to work with.
Surely you can just fire them.
Yeah, you probably could.
But yeah, they don't deserve it.
Would you go on that show if you got picked? Do you think you'd have something?
Wait,
Yeah.
most of the, well, at least in the early episodes, they're more like team-based stuff, where you get split into two teams.
No.
So I feel like I just get so frustrated working with the thick people. So I don't know.
Would you express that frustration?
Probably. I'd probably just like. It depends if I'm like. There's normally a leader of the project for like each one.
Yeah.
If I was the leader, then probably.
Yeah, I don't. You'd have to pretend to be thick to get onto it.
Yeah, you would.
I feel like being like they should just put like one regular person on Love Island.
Yeah.
I think that would be entertaining.
What? There's
Um,
like a bunch
like
of really
one
hot
person who just
people.
like a hot person who's just not thick.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a bunch of hot people. This is like one like kind of like average kind of like short guy. Just there.
I don't know. They've got to be rage baiting though as well on Love Island.
I don't think I've actually seen Love Island.
Well, in my flat in first year, I used to watch it.
Yeah.
And they've got to be pretending.
Well, you actually. I'm assuming the point of Love Island is that like there's couples and then one of the couple
They just have to like not fuck
get
don't
together.
they?
Like what?
No, they are allowed to. They basically have
Right.
to. They basically find love and stuff. Obviously, like they set
Yeah.
stuff up for that. But you get like voted off the island.
Well,
I think
by
you
the
have
other
to be
people.
I think by viewers.
Oh,
But I might be
okay.
wrong. I haven't seen it personally, but my people in my family have seen it,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm pretty sure you get voted off by viewers at home, and then it's like the last couple that are on the island win or something. I don't really know how it works.
What they do? Like, is it like with like the actual episodes? Do they do like challenges, or is it
Yeah.
just like draft?
They just do like softcore porn challenges.
That's
Um,
how-
just like lap dancing and other things like that.
do they like win anything from
I don't
challenges?
know.
Or
And
what?
then they all like date each other and cheat on each other, and then have like drama about it.
It's just like TV show for like women who peaked in high school.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you have to be as thick as the contestants to enjoy it, really.
I don't know. I think you can enjoy it.
I was about to say, it sounds like it'd be pretty funny to.
You know, if you're
Yeah.
making fun of it, but the thing is, a lot of the viewers genuinely, like, I think relate to the contestants and enjoy it. Like, you know, they don't watch it because the people are thick. They watch it because they actually think it's like realistic drama or whatever.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know how invested I'd get in a different couple though. Like, I don't
No.
If it was an anime, maybe.
know.
Maybe.
Or like Nukatashi.
But yeah, I don't know. It's not very good.
Yeah, no.
Not
Maybe.
many reality TV shows are actually good though. There's one that I can think of that was good, and that was The Island of Bear Grylls.
Oh, okay.
They just went onto an island for like a month and just like starved.
I think the only issue with reality TV is how are you meant to know if it is reality TV? Like, how are you meant to know?
That one like was
I
because
mean,
the
that one
cameraman
sounds like it would be.
the cameramen were like, oh, I just saw like something flash up on the camera. Anyway, like the cameramen were like part of the group living on the island.
Yeah.
Like season 1 and maybe season 2 were good, and then it fell off. So
I
it's
feel,
not
I feel like
to
a
a
lot
competition.
of the other ones, like Love Island.
Oh yeah, well yeah, because they're just not real.
Yeah, but I feel like there are some that that really try and make it seem like it's real, but then
Like what?
Well, wouldn't all reality TV shows try to look real? Is that not the point of reality TV that it is real?
Yeah, but
like
It's
Britain's
not.
Got Talent, for example.
Oh,
They make it seem like
yeah.
anyone can go on there. But I don't know if you've seen the comedian called Simon Brodkin, but he basically does like stunts on famous people in the UK. Like he's done one on Donald Trump as well. But he basically snuck his way into Britain's Got Talent and like documented his journey with like a disguise and stuff to sort of prove that they don't actually care about your talent. They just care about if you're going to be good TV and if you're going to like be patriotic and like
Yeah.
say good things
Yeah.
about the judges. And like they basically don't show you how many like auditions and stuff you have to go through to just make it onto the show in the first place.
Yeah.
They act like it's the first audition when you go on the show.
Oh, yeah.
But-
I assume you're sending audition clips, right? I'm assuming that.
Yeah, but then you actually have to perform in front of like the like the people that are like scouting as well a bunch of times.
Oh, okay.
And if you're not like patriotic or have like a sad story, like the guy pretended to be a British rabbi who cares for his dad alone, and has like a rap about Britain, even though he can't sing very well, and he made it on, and the judges said they really liked it as well, even though he's not a rapper and stuff like that. It's quite a good YouTube video to watch.
Okay.
He did one on Donald Trump before, I think it was before he became president, where he came to Scotland to play golf, and then he like threw a bunch of golf balls with Nazi symbols at him.
What do you guys think your talent would be if you had to? Well, like if you went onto like a talent show sort of thing.
It would have to, just because I don't have any of the talents I can think of, it would have to be comedy, and I just have to really write something before going up there. Because I'm not going to be able to learn to sing in that time or like dance. So what else is there?
Like, okay, this might be a bit stupid to say. I think I could play a piano. Like, I feel like I could learn a singular piece.
You could, but I don't know if you play it well.
I feel like it's not that difficult.
I don't know about that.
Get myself in hot water, but like obviously I'm not gonna pick like the hardest piece in the world to play. But I feel like if I chose like a relatively kind of like medium tempo kind of piece, I feel like I could keep up.
Maybe.
Depends how long I have to prepare, but like I feel like it's not too difficult.
What if
don't
we say
know.
you've got like a week? Do you reckon you could then?
I don't think I could do it in a week. If it's a week, I don't know what talents I'd even bring. Wow.
Passport alarm. Need to apply for a passport. I don't think there's any
Could learn a magic trick.
talents. You can learn a magic trick.
Well, maybe like a bunch of like card tricks and then do them.
Yeah, but you'd have to learn how to do the sleight of hand effectively and stuff.
Well,
Well,
then it could be one of those ones where like you just pick a card, put it in, and then you do a certain amount of like things, or like you put in a certain way, and then
That's true, but I feel like that wouldn't win the talent show.
I'm not trying to win. I just I don't think I have anything that could win the talent show. If I'm being
No,
honest
me
with you.
neither.
You think we probably could write jokes?
I don't think I'd be a good enough comedian to get the crowd going to win the talent show. If I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be a bit
Yeah.
tough to like create original material without just copying jokes you've already heard.
Yeah, I don't think I've got any talents.
You could buy those like magic tricks because then you don't actually have to learn how to do them. If you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Just use them. I think people do sell like quite expensive magic trick like things, like tools and stuff. So you could easily get not you could get one of them and then use them.
If I didn't think I was going to win, though, I wouldn't like put money into into my talent.
Yeah. What's that? Like,
Well, if you had to go on it, would you?
what talents even are there? There's like magic trick, singing,
Dancing,
Dancing.
dancing, comedy,
instrument.
Yeah, playing an instrument.
instrument. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
you
there's
sometimes have
pretty
like
limited.
the like
You got like the stupid ones where they're like
sword swallowing
play
and
the
like
bongo with the belly or
escaping.
something.
Oh yeah, like escaping.
Escapists.
Yeah,
sort of
those as
thing.
well. Yeah. Like, that's there's not much you can do.
You got the talented dogs that do like the tricks.
Yeah, but that's
Someone could get a bear riding a unicycle on there. That could go pretty far.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to write the health and safety risk assessment for that. though.
You could have podcasting as your talent.
Just bring like the sofas out onto like the stage and start talking into the mic.
Are you guys able to fake burp?
No, I can't.
No.
I can't even normal burp.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
What do you mean you can't? What? What do you mean? Like, well, like if you went to burp naturally, I guess. Do you? What do you mean you can't normal?
I normally do one burp every month or so. That's just, I just can't burp. Like, I'll drink a fizzy drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could even. I struggle to down it because obviously I can't really get most of the gas out.
Yeah.
But then if I do down it, I don't normally burp after. Like my body just doesn't do it.
I don't think I ever forced myself to burp. Or I've tried to force myself to burp. So I don't know, to be honest with you.
I can just sort of swallow air. It doesn't really make sense, but like I'm just
I'm not
I
sure
just
swallow
sort
some
of
air.
can. It's just like throat work. It's not with your mouth.
I don't know. I don't think I can. It's like
So like imagine try and swallow, but without using your mouth, just using your throat.
what?
It's really hard to explain.
I just sat there.
It just makes me feel sick doing that.
But because of that, I can fake burp. Well, not to make myself burp.
I feel like I'm gagging myself trying to do that.
Yeah, same.
I don't know. It could be my magic trick. I used to be able, back in primary school, I could burp the ABCs.
Never once. Yeah. I could just imagine you going to the stage, putting the mic really close to your like throat or something, and start trying to burp the ABCs. No.
Well,
I guess that was a cue to start to wrap up this episode. Well, I guess thank you again for joining us for this podcast episode. We'll all see you later.
Mm.
Bye.